Welcome to the magical world of Jack's bedtime adventures. Jack is an 8-year-old boy with a curious heart and a backpack full of kindness. Every evening, just before bed, something amazing happens. A gentle call from the forest, a shimmer of light in the distance, or a whisper on the wind leads Jack into a world filled with talking creatures, forgotten magic, and friendships that sparkle like stars. Each story brings a new magical friend, a gentle lesson, and just the right touch of wonder to drift off to sleep. Let's begin. It was a calm evening just before bed. Jack was sitting by his open window, reading a picture book for the third time. He loved the way the words danced, the way the pages smelled like old stories. But tonight, something felt different. The wind turned warm and sweet, like it was carrying secrets from another place. He heard a sound, soft and fluttery, like pages flipping in the distance. Jack closed his book, grabbed his flashlight, and tiptoed past his sleeping dog, Bobo. He slipped into his slippers, zipped up his hoodie, and stepped into the night. The sky above him was bursting with stars, but they looked brighter than usual, as if the constellations themselves were whispering, "Come find us." Jack followed the rustle of wind and pages into the woods behind his house, where trees arched like cathedral ceilings. He walked until he reached a clearing that wasn't there before. In the middle stood a round, mossy building with ivy-covered windows and a carved wooden door. A glowing sign above it read, "Starlight Library, for stories that mustn't be forgotten." Jack pushed the door gently. It creaked open. Inside, shelves of books stretched into the treetops, and fireflies floated between them like tiny lanterns. At the center sat a grand oak desk, behind which perched a majestic owl, wearing half-moon glasses and a deep blue cloak. The owl looked up. "Ah, you've arrived." Jack blinked. "You were expecting me." "Every night a child with a heart full of stories is called," the owl said. "Tonight it was your turn." Jack stepped closer. "Are you the librarian?" "I am," said the owl. "My name is Orlin, keeper of forgotten tales, lost legends, and dreams that still wish to be read." Orlin fluttered down from the desk and walked over to a high shelf. "Tonight, I need your help with a very old book, one that's lost its ending." Jack tilted his head. "A book with no ending." "Indeed," said Orlin, pulling down a dusty volume that shimmered faintly. "Every night, this book changes, but without someone to believe in it, the story stops." Jack gently took the book. Its cover was warm and soft, like worn leather. When he opened it, glowing letters rose from the page, forming a story that shimmered in the air. In a time between day and dream, a brave child entered the woods to find the lost words of the sky. "That's me," Jack whispered. "Yes," Orlin said with a nod, "but the rest must come from you." Jack sat on a cushion and closed his eyes. He thought of all the stories he loved, of kindness, of courage, of strange creatures with soft hearts. Slowly, he began to speak. As he did, the words appeared on the page in glowing script, and with each kind step he stitched the stars back together, one forgotten word at a time, until the sky remembered its song. The book hummed in his hands. "It's finished," Jack said softly. "No," said Orlin, placing a wing gently on the boy's shoulder. "It's just beginning. You helped it remember its voice. Now it will grow again." From beneath his cloak, Orlin pulled out a curious bookmark made of stardust and silk. At its center was a glowing owl feather. "This is for you," he said. Place it in any book, and you'll never lose your place, not just in the pages, but in your imagination. Jack took the bookmark and held it close. It was light as air, but full of warmth. "Thank you," he whispered. "Come back any time," Orlin said, returning to his desk. "There are always more stories waiting." As Jack stepped out of the Starlight Library, the door vanished behind him like it had never been there. The wind picked up again, gently turning the leaves. Back home, Jack placed the bookmark on his nightstand and slid into bed. Above him, the stars sparkled more brightly than ever, as if they, too, had remembered their story.